What's up, Internet? Welcome to episode 5 of the Fire playthrough. Honestly, my biggest goal for this episode is just finishing Wizard City, which should be more than reasonable. Go ahead and claim me. But just not to. That was not the right button. Well, it's gonna take a lot longer if I keep making mistakes like that. Start by talking to Ambrose.
Alistair broke open the sealed caves and unleashed the undead. Why? Deranged as he's become, I can't believe chaos is his only ambition. He was always dedicated to his wife, Sylvia. When illness claimed her, his devotion led him to delve into terrible rituals to restore her to life. I forbade him. He ignored me and destroyed the death school in his folly. Now he seeks the Order of the Fang, a lost sect with their own secrets. We must learn why. There is a being who sees through time with the eyes of history and the future, gifted him by the grandmother of ravens. But his eye of history was stolen some time past, and without it, his vision is limited and his memory addled. Alas, we haven't any other choice. So come with me, wizard, to Ravenwood.
Oh, Vanna. I've not yet decided if Colossus Boulevard is going to be included in the main playthrough or if it's going to be part of the side quest series that I do. Or that I will do, rather. But we'll see on that note.
Wizard, once upon a time there was the first world, inhabited by primal beings and 3 terrible titans. When the feuding titans shattered their world, the primal tree and Grandmother Raven sang the song of creation and wove its fragments together into the spiral. This is one of those primal beings, Bartleby, the grandfather of trees. He guided me to bring you here, and it's his insight we seek now.
My sight is not what it once was. My gaze has turned foul and my memory is fading. You must find the one from the world without magic.
This is that one, Bartleby. Oh dear. You see, wizard, he can't stay with us. His mind is lost in time, in the past and the future.
Probably more the future now.
Beware the spiders, fire rings, the alligator, eats the stars. Alistair, if you take my eye, my gaze will turn foul, and your spirit rotten.
I guess maybe some of the past. Also, the alligator? I mean, I could maybe see Crocotopia, because crocs, but eats the stars. I'm trying to think what this would even be reminiscent of. Because stars would be more Celestia, but there's nothing alligator or crocodile-like there. Oh, crustaceans and fish. I don't know. I'm at a loss on this one. Is this maybe something that hasn't come out yet? Because they did rework the entirety of the Wizard City dialogue. I mean, not all of it, but most of it when they redid. When they reworked Wizard City, they redid most of the dialogue. Some of it I think they did keep, but... So it's possible that they added something foreshadowing way in the future, but... I think that it's referring to from Malistaire, though. Doesn't make sense. Then again, we don't really run into much in the way of spiders either in the first arc. That's more so the second arc. See, now I'm sitting here trying to dissect this, and I really don't need to.
Malistaire stole the eye of history? Of course! And this repeated bit about a gaze turning foul, there was once a spectre named Foulgaze. He often haunted Sapphira's tower in Old Town, and perhaps his patterns haven't changed. You must investigate it once.
Yeah, I'm at a loss now, because I'm having trouble figuring out what that could be referring to. It's probably something like stupid obvious that I'm just completely missing. Or not remembering or something. But it's like Krokotopia's crocs. I wouldn't really call them eating stars. Hollybone is cats, dogs, and rats. Mushu is more cows, pigs, onis. Dragonspire is, well, draconians and whatnot. Celestia is the only one that I can see with stars really resembling a whole lot of, but that's all crustaceans and fish. Like I already mentioned.
On the trail of the Order of the Fang, Part 2. Still looking for the Order of the Fang. How I did not find the Order of the Fang useless. Who are you? Oh, you're the one that dealt with the Harvest Lord, the Banshee and the Bunny. I was hoping to meet you. I enjoy a challenge. Take a good look, wizard, because this foul gaze will be your last.
Oh, you think? Don't need those. That should work. But, in the Safari, which is all zoo-type animals, we're talking... And then that. Avalon, which is... I mean, it likes the worms and whatnot. Worm being R-Y-R-M, or W-Y-R-M, eh? It's Tekka, which is Dino. I mean, it has Cayman. They're kind of alligator-like. Again, I'm not sure I'd call them eating the stars. Plus, fire raining would make a lot more sense for Azteca. Actually, that makes me almost wonder. The spiders, that falls very heavily into Morganth. Alligators eating stars. Maybe some of the Cayman are kind of seen as near gods? it doesn't feel like it fits. And then fire raining, well, spoiler alert, as Tekla gets destroyed. So, but I don't know that two of the things would be referencing the same world either. I think I'm overthinking this. I just don't feel like they'd make him completely delusional. I really don't know what it's resembling. I don't foresee it embodying anything past Chrysalis. I don't know. That's gonna bug me for probably a while.
While you were busy playing with elves and bunnies, I found every book on the Order of the Fang and sent them to my master. The useful ones, anyway. What? No, not Malastare. I don't serve Malastare. I serve Lord Nightshade, Keeper of the Darkness. He serves Malastare.
So you serve Malastare by connection. Got it.
And he rules even now from the place of our banishment, the hub of our new undead kingdom, the Haunted Cave. You know, the one I tried. It's ours.
Thanks for telling me exactly where to find Lord Nightshade. I mean, I guess if he's confident that, there's no way I could beat Nightshade, but after the walloping I just gave him? Seems like a faulty assumption to make. What's up?
Jeepers, don't sneak up on people like that. Don't you know this cave is haunted?
All the more reason I should sneak up on you. Keeps your senses intact. I'm sorry, that was rude. Hey, most of the NPCs are relatively rude to you. Why can't I be rude back?
Isn't this place just wowzer? I heard all the seals were broken, and I had to finally see what kind of ghosts are in here.
You sure that was a bright idea?
I read books on these caves. All the books in the library, actually. But nothing makes history come alive more than really seeing the ghosts. Did you come here out of intellectual curiosity, too? Oh, Lord Nightshade. I've heard of him. Mean guy. He lives in that big tower down the way. Well, I say lives. He doesn't live. He's dead. He unlives in the tower. If you go fight him and survive, can you bring me a souvenir?
He unlives. With how much knowledge you have of the haunted cave, I'm shocked that you are unaware of the term undead.
Ooh, or ask him about the realms of the dead, like the underworld, or Nightside, or Tartarus. I'm super curious. I bet they're nice.
Oh, that's a fancy ring I can't use. Funny thing, since they balanced out the experience in R1, Wizard City actually gives slightly less than it used to. It gives more earlier, less later, and less total because it's been reworked to get you to exactly level 10. It did get you to like level 11, 12-ish. But it also means that at the end of Crocotopia, I'm guaranteed to hit 20, end of Marleybone guaranteed to hit 30, so anything beyond, which means realistically overall, should be leveling faster. At least for the first arc. I don't think they've done it with the second arc. I know they haven't done it past that, so.
You truly think to face me, wizard? Do you have any concept of what I am? No mere ghost lost in the ether. I am darkness! King of the dead, Lord of the night side, master of the things in the dark which float and scream. And now you have the honor of becoming one of my subjects.
I know you want to believe yourself to be the king of the dead or whatever. Pretty sure that gets granted to somebody else. Just saying. Of course, I guess Malister never actually refers to himself as a king, does he? Nope, now that I think about it, he always refers to himself as Master of Death. Never a king. I mean, he does refer to himself as a lord later, I think. Could be wrong. But thinking about it, no, he never does refer to himself as a king, so never mind, you can keep your title, Nightshade. Even then, I'm pretty sure he still calls himself Lord of Death, not Lord of the Dead. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. Never mind, Nightshade, we're good. That title's not claimed. Ouch. This will be why I put an extra pixie in. But I unfortunately only have one pip, so heartbeat will do. As I completely fizzle it. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I get my pixie after all. he must be like 1 health. 32, okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine.
The books on the Order of the Fang? I have not these things. I collected them as gifts. Gifts to the one who freed us. To the necromancer concealed safely in my domain. In the night side, where no mortal thing can see him.
What look like? Not something I will be stitching or using or any of it, so cool. $25, maybe? Nope. I'm like, I know that battling does give a bit of experience on top of what you already get, but not enough. Ah. Oh well. By Daisy.
Wowzer! Whoa, you survived! Or did you? You two seem solid and opaque, but it might just be the lighting. Nightside, the underplane that sits between the realms of life and death, which can't be seen by mortal eyes. Or do you mean a different Nightside?
Nope, that's the one.
No, that's the one you mean. Yeah, I've read about it. All about it. It's a real physical place somewhere. You just can't see it. Ghosts can, so you'd need ghost eyes. Oh, or the fiery gaze of something possessed by spectral energy. Like those field guards. Defeat field guards and get their pumpkin heads. Then I can do a thing and reveal Nightside.
Yay, another thing that I can't use yet. Moves 45 of the damage from the first hit. 30 into the oh my gosh. Elven Pendant sucks. What if it gave me another regular roll instead of that? That's awful item card. I'm not even gonna leave it in my deck. I mean, I'll keep the pendant on in case I need an extra fire up at some point for some reason, but it is not worth using unless I have to. Just doesn't do enough. Well, it does a total of 25 less than standard fire up, and all of it. No. Oh. kind of starting to second guess the decision to stick with fire when that's what I came out with, because half of what I've been doing is passing. Passing, waiting for the overtime to do its thing. But thinking about it, if I ended up like with like ice or life or something like that, it'd probably take more than one hit and therefore take about that long anyway, so... Bro, what the heck? This is ridiculous! Ouch. Hey, that gave me a lot. I'm sorry, that's just... Yep.
Wizard, it's time for the decathlon.
Could you come to the school? I have something for you.
Wowzer, you did a great job! These pumpkin heads are perfect! Unfortunately, I can't do the thing. I thought I could. I read all about it while you were gone, but I can't. I can do stuff, but what you need is a thing.
In English, please.
Headmaster Ambrose knows about things. All things. You should ask him for help.
Or refer me to Ambrose. I guess that works too. In the meantime, though... Oh man, give me a sunbird. Which also, this is the perfect opportunity to show off something incredibly ridiculous about fire spells. Fire Elf. 2 pips. 100 plus 210. That is a total of 310 damage flat. Sunbird. 3 pips, so it costs an extra pip. 295 to 355. So it could potentially do less than the Fire Elf does. Granted, it can do more, by about 45 damage. But it can also do less, by about 15. Oh, yeah. $15 is that? Did I count that right? I think so. Yeah, I did. I'll do that. That'll work. Actually, pop in a steel pit. Why not? Can't hurt. Ambrose.
I'm afraid Bartleby's mind remains jumbled. I don't think he can help us. Have you had any luck with foul gaze?
Quite a bit.
What's that you say? You need me to do a thing. Oh my, young people these days are terribly imprecise.
I tried to ask her to clarify.
Ah, you believe Malistaire is hiding in Nightside? That explains much. It would conceal him from all but Bartleby, thus the theft of his eye. But I see your plan. I can enchant these ghostly pumpkins to transfer their vision into yours, allowing you to see that which dead things see. At least for a short time. It'll take but a moment, and there. It is done. Go now, follow your instincts, find the hidden path to Nightside.
Why, of course.
A wizard? It has been so long. Have you come seeking the School of Death Magic? You have found it, and much more.
Oh. Definitely didn't forget about that. It was strategic waiting until I was in Nightside to equip those.
The Death School and I once sat above in the Ravenwood under the shade of the grandfather tree. But in his rage and sorrow, Malistaire stole us. He feigned an explosion and shifted the very land upon which the school sits here to the night side. From this haven, he conducts his research into what I do not know. All I could do was sit and wait for Bartleby to see us and send help. His eye of history was stolen? No! Malistaire must have done this. He is in the school now. You must fix what he has broken.
Master, what about this book? The Order of the Fang was born of, some word that starts with K.
Give me that. Crocotopia, you dunce. And I knew that already. I've been scouring the place for ages. I came back here to find where in Oh, I see. Yes, this book does indeed have the answer I seek. So you're too late, wizard. Yes, I remember you. You fought my minions, thwarted all my diversions, but it doesn't matter. I've already won.
No, you haven't.
That was very dramatic. It's just a book. Hello there. I'm Dworgen, caretaker of the Death School. What's your name? Did you know the Death School moved to Nightside? That's an odd name. Oh, I get it. I thought it was darker than usual outside. Haven't gotten out much. And my master started bringing me books to study. Oh, and an orb that he said could show us all of history. I have history. No, don't have any. I have new dyes, though, if you want some. Still crunchy, too. Anyway, my master couldn't get the orb to work. So he traded it for more books. We've read everything to find the Order of the Fang. Turns out they're on Crocotopia, in a great... something that begins with S. You should probably tell the headmaster the Death School moved. Don't want the students to miss class.
I get a feeling that missing class is the least of the concerns. Jeez, this lag, what the heck?
Some good news, Wizard. The guards are reporting progress in pushing out the remaining undead, thanks to you. Now tell me, did you find Nightside? What? Oh my, this is indeed distressing news. But at least we know what happened to the Death School and poor Dworgen. I'll manage shoring up our passage to Nightside so we can resume proper death classes. But we must still contend with Malistaire. We know he seeks the Order of the Fang, a mysterious sect of wizards from Crocotopia, but we don't know why. With Bartleby's eye missing, we must rely on old-fashioned methods to find out. I need you to follow Malistaire's trail to Crocotopia. Take these 2 spiral keys. They will grant access to the world door inside Bartleby. Even in his current state, he can guide you from there.
And I wanted to fix my deck, so it occurred to me. For efficiency's sake, I really don't need to use the Sunbird. I won't start having a constant flow of enemies that'll even have enough health to
You wish to
justify.
explore new worlds? Heed my words. All the worlds of the spiral are connected through world doors, which are unlocked by spiral keys. The keys the headmaster gave you will allow you to travel to the desert world of Crocotopia and back here to Wizard City. Throughout your adventures, you will discover new keys and new worlds and wondrous things and terrible dangers. I chose you for a reason, and while my mind is fogged and my memories vague, I trust my past judgment. You are destined for great things. Yours will be an incredible journey, young wizard. Now it is time for you to take the first step.
I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, there won't be a heavy flow of enemies that will even necessitate the high end of the Sunbird until like halfway through Croc. Right, sometime later in the Crocosphinx. And even then, most of those enemies are going to be ice, which means I boosted them anyways, so realistically... probably the latter end of the Tomb of Storm, since it kind of sets their health back at the start of it. So, yeah. Sunbird's not necessary yet. In fact, at the time it is, I'll probably be using Meteor.
Another wizard? A servant of the one called Malistaire, are you? No? Oh, then perhaps you can help us. Malistaire has been here many times, and each time he comes, he raises more of the oppressive tuts from their slumber, seeking their knowledge. They must be stopped, or they will enslave the Mander people again. If you would help us, talk to the Sergeant Major in the Oasis.
And that is where I am going to end the episode. I'm not going to bother walking through that until the next episode. So yeah, the next episode I'll start in this room. I might do an episode of side quests first, and if I decide I'm going to have Colossus as a part of the series, I'll do that before I start Crocotopia as well. But which in that case would mean the next episode will not start in this room, it'd start in front of Marlambros. I'll figure something out. In any case, though, I do believe that'll do it. Hey, for once it's not right on the edge of time. I'm not battling to hopefully finish the episode before it goes too far past the clock. Feels weird. But without further ado, I'll figure out what I'm gonna do for the next episode, but that will be it for this. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.